Hi, good day. Today I'm going to speak to you about configuring group policy objects in Windows 2008 Server. So exactly, what what is a group object? Well, a group object is really a tool that is available to administrators that are running Windows 2007 or later Active Directory domain. It provides a centralized management of settings on client computers and servers joined to the domain. It also allows you to distribute software using, group policies. GPOs are also linked to an Active Directory organizational unit. I'll show you that in a little while. Also with GPOs, you can is basically responsible for users and computers on a domain, and you can apply any sort of settings um, on a machine, and there are hundreds of different settings that you can apply using GPO. So let me get started, and I'll open Active Directory. Right, so before all the computers was listed, all the computers on the domain was listed under computers. So I have created an organizational unit named Himraj Computers, and I have moved across all the computers on the domain into this organizational unit, right? And from here, I can use GPO and apply settings to all these computers. So let's go to group policy. So you go to all programs, administrative tools, group policy management. So as you can see, we group policy management is open, and the organizational unit that we have created in Active Directory is shown here. So after creating the organizational unit, we need to install, or we need to download or have access to an available installation package. This package is an MSI file. You need to have an MSI file available to set up this GPU. So I'll go to C drive. Here I created a new folder and give it the share name software share, and under sharing went to advanced settings, share name, under permissions, add everyone, add authenticated user with read write privilege, and administrator with full control. I click OK, close, and you store the MSI file inside here. I have it as Mozilla Firefox 17.0.1 MSI. That's the version of Firefox I'm going to install. Right, so once the folder sharing and security has been set up, we go to the group policy. Right, so now I'll go and create the GPU, create a GPU in this domain and link it here. Create. So I'll type in Firefox. Click OK. Right, so now this GPU is linked to the Himraj computers. So I click OK. So now we need to edit this GPO. So you right click on Firefox, click on edit. Right, so I'll go on computer configuration because I'm going to install it on the computer and not as a user. So I click on policies, go to software settings, software installation, right, and right click here, click new package, right, and it will locate the file here for you. But at this point, you do not want to use like C server and the name of the file. Here you need to use location of the file, such as server name, file name, etc., and do not link it to a drive. So in my case, my server name is server 2008 slash, and as you can see, software share here came up, right? And I'll use another backslash to link it to this software. So click on it, click open. I'm going to use it as assigned. Assigned means that the user does not have an opportunity to say yes or no. Right. Publish means that as the user log on, it will publish whether to configure the installation file or um, whether to install the installation file. And that installation file is found in add and remove programs where the user can install it from there. But I'll click assign where it will automatically be installed as the user logged on to the computer. Right, so I'll click OK. And that's it. And that's it for Firefox installation. But as you know, with Windows 7, with Windows 7 and Vista, there is something called user account control. What happens is that anytime you try to install a software, it will prompt for elevated permissions, and this can prevent the installation of the software when you're using GPU. So we need to disable some configuration so that there will not be any prompt and the software can install. Right, so I had already set up this. So you just need to right click here. You just need to right click, edit. Right, so we go into policies, go into Windows settings, into security settings, local policies, and security options. Right, there are 4 settings for user account control that we need to disable. Right, so the first one is behavior of the elevation prompt for administrator in admin mode. So we open as so we check this, define this policy setting and elevate without prompting. Click apply and click OK. Right, so the other one is detect application install and prompt for elevation. Right, so I guess it is this one, detect application installation and prompt for elevation. Right, so go in and activate the setting, define this policy setting, and we choose disable. Right, click apply, click OK, The other one is only elevate UI access applications that are installed in secure locations. Only elevate UI access applications that are installed. So we do the same thing here. Activate the policy, disable, click apply, click OK, and there's one more. Run all administrator um, run run all administrators in admin approval mode. So activate this, disable, click apply, click OK. Disable, 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 right. So we close off here, right? Click OK. So it's said linked enable, linked enable, alright. And now that's it for your server, and we go across to the PC. Alright, so here we go to the command prompt, cmd, right, and we type in gp update /force, right, click enter. Right, so there is a policy in place, and before I select yes, remember the installation is supposed to be Firefox, right? So there's nothing like Firefox on the system, right? So I click yes, press enter. Windows will shut down in less than a minute. So when it's restarting, it will install the Firefox software onto the machine. And remember, it's computer based and not user based. So Windows 7 is starting up. It may take a little longer than usual because it has to install the software. So we'll just hold on. So in the meantime, I'll just run a GP update for Vista and XP. Right, so Vista has come up with the same logon. You need to restart. So I'll click yes. Windows will shut down in less than a minute, right? And XP. I click yes here also. Right, so now let's log on to Vista machine, the Windows 7 machine, sorry. Right, so as you can see, Firefox is installed. try to open Firefox. I guess when you open Firefox, it's supposed to come up with a final installation, right? So you just click don't import anything, click next, and that's it. And I'll just show you the desktop for the Vista and XP machines, and that's it. Right, so on XP it says install and manage software Mozilla Firefox. I guess it is installing. And when it completes it, it will boot to the desktop. Right, so it has come up to install or to log in, sorry. Password. Right, so as you can see, Firefox is installed. Vista. So as you can see, Firefox is also installed. I thank you for viewing and look forward to making more interesting videos for you.